Okay.
All right.
So we're going to do some stomach tattoos today.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Like, I was thinking about this morning because I knew we were doing this one.
Yep.
It's like stomach tattoos on their own don't happen often.
Like a lone rocker kind of thing?
Yeah, like, it's kind of like you do your chest and then you figure out your stomach.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're usually attached or something. They don't happen often on their own.
Yeah, the solitary stomach tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a, like, jump in the deep end thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
personally.
Well, like, the way you breathe just in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How we breathe, the stomach is an interesting one to work around, you know what I mean?
I'll often say with the stomach area, it's not the most painful. And this has been the case for all of my stomach tattoo adventures. It's never been better or worse, but, like, it's always unpleasant every step of the way. There are no breathers.
Yeah,
There's nothing in there that's like, oh, this is chill. Like, it's always like, oh, every part of this sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you just get used to that, but it's never pleasant, ever. Whereas
Sweet.
some areas you're like, oh, that hurts a little more. Oh, that hurts a little less.
Yeah.
This is just a constant, like, 7 or an 8 for me.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate stomach tattoos.
I'm looking forward to mine. All right, so first up, this bat rocker.
Yeah, so, like, new school black and gray bat. You don't
Yeah.
see, like, new school at black and gray.
No,
very
almost
often,
never.
right? Like, those.
Like, that's, I guess it's not what trends. I'm sure it's out there, but
Yeah, black and gray has, like, this kind of classic feel to it.
yeah.
Almost like this timeless. And then this is like, fuck all that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
timeless.
Yeah, guess what?
I'm very in the moment.
Yeah. I'm a large-headed bat with tiny wings.
So I love all bat tattoos, and
Yeah,
this
me
one
too.
will be no exception. I think it was done fantastically.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But
Is it caught in a spider web?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't love new school approach.
Really?
I think it's fun. Don't get me
Yes.
wrong. I understand why people would like it.
It's definitely fun.
But, like, it's almost too happy for me usually.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's this one
playful.
is, I like this one a lot, but, like, if they had just made it a little more evil.
Well, I mean, judging by my understanding of your music tastes a little bit more now, I can understand why this would not appeal to you at all. Even though this poor bat is stuck in a hopeless drudgery that is this spider web.
I know, but he's like, hey, man, this is all right. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm stuck for now. I'll get out of here one day.
Yeah, Spider's my buddy. He'll let me out.
Whereas if he's a little more sorrowful,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah,
I'd just
I'm
be
with you.
just that much happier with him.
Okay, fair enough.
But my only thing is, what do you build around it? You just do more like new. I think you do like color to school background, maybe.
I mean, you could implement a new school spider, like on the chest panel.
Oh yeah,
That's
for
coming down to
sure.
get him.
Yeah. Well, that would make sense too.
Yeah.
Contextually.
Yeah.
Where's
and then
the
you could have
spider
like
in this
other
equation?
new school like little flies and stuff caught in the web too.
Yeah, that's pretty all right. I think you could probably build off this,
See?
especially if they got the web.
I just built this person's torso.
Well, see, I didn't think this would be too hard to work with.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, wonder what your direction would be.
I mean, it's still like, I don't know. The spiderweb thing is always one of those like I'm confused by it. Like the one piece that I'm doing, the spooky one, I'm doing the spiderweb in the negative because I just like the look of the saturated area more than I do the just lined version.
Yeah.
But you know, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah. I think they can work with this. I think it's big enough. I like the size.
Yeah.
Like they went big.
Yep.
Which is all I ever ask.
Yes, really.
So
we're only asking for one thing.
Yeah.
Well, two things. And
Well,
that's coming up later here too.
Yeah.
All right, next up, this one.
I wish it wasn't black and gray. I wish they had this like not black and gray, but like black and white.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like when you do that, you flatten the whole thing.
Well, and we kind of don't know what the hell's
This
going on.
looks pretty dynamic though,
Some of it.
right? So this is more what I was saying about you start with the chest
Yeah.
and then you work down. But like that other piece there, I don't know if that's connected to this.
No.
They've tied it all together fairly well.
Well, I mean, not these bottom pieces.
No, but like if they built some background in there, I think you could probably almost go, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you could have done smoke from these guns
Yeah.
and then just kind of woo around, you know?
Yeah. And they've used most of the space reasonably well. I just question the nipples in the equation here. Because, like, if this isn't black and white, I think those nipples are, like, they're getting more claim than they're due.
Oh,
in
I
this,
see what you're
you know
saying.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're really, really apparent in this piece.
Yeah, just because of the black and white.
It almost looks like he's standing between breasts. You know what I mean?
I mean, he kind of is.
Yeah, and just big, like he's standing in front of a pair of breasts.
I mean,
Do you not see what I'm talking about
I
here?
completely do. Yes, I'm just failed to see the negative. You know?
Well, I don't know. I think he's done everything around that one nipple.
Yeah, yeah.
And all of that is as painful as the nipple, I think.
I think they did hit the nipple. I just don't think the photo shows it.
So just cloud over that. Get rid of it.
Well,
That's hard to say, right?
I think they probably like grazed over it once or twice, and then they're like, "No, I'm good." You know what I mean?
They've
and
got
that's where it stayed.
Some pretty cool depth here.
Yep.
Right? But
Yeah,
I
it
would
seems
say
pretty cool.
that skeleton needs some kind of a line around his face or something.
Yeah, he's getting a little washed out.
Because, he's...
But the photo too, like that high contrasty thing, they took out so much mid-tone here that we can't really see what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So I could argue the tattoo might be better than what the photo's presenting.
So it's just red and angry, and they went, fuck it, I can't use this. So
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, here's a little side note. On social media, black and white photos don't do as well as like actual normal photos.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's partly like because people don't like seeing them as much.
Mm-hmm.
But also I think there's an inherent bend against them too.
Yeah.
Because I think the algorithm's thinking that there's trickery going on or something.
I just think it's a less dynamic image, so it's
It
probably
is.
less likely to get eyeballs on it.
I barely ever use them. But like when I have used them, even for artistic purposes or whatever, you think it makes the photo look better, they don't do as well.
Yeah.
And I think that there's definitely a lot of reasons for that.
Their algorithm might even just measure like the tonal palette.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I still think that I still think it measures the photo quality, like pixel quality,
Yeah.
like overall photo size. I'm pretty sure that that's
It
included.
has to.
Yeah.
But just a tip to this person, leave in the red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want this to do well, not just with us, but in general,
Yeah.
people would rather see the red and angry version than the muted
weirdly.
version of it that
Yep.
nothing's standing out in.
Yep. Real life, man.
Yeah.
Real life. All right. Next up.
Yeah, we have another one that's like more full torso type thing.
Yep.
This is like a mixed bag for me because
Yep.
I think I like it, but I'm not real sure.
I do. There's some things that like I wish there was a little bit more depth, like especially when like okay, so this is the fresh version obviously, and then the healed version.
Yeah,
It's a little flat.
Yeah.
There are some areas that definitely have depth. Like this hand does come forward.
yeah. We see
really nicely.
what I don't like about it more in the healed actually.
Yeah.
Like that crow or raven or whatever up there. It just kind of looks like amorphous blob. Mm-hmm. Like it has no shape.
Well, and there's like the shoulder gets kind of obliterated by it.
Yeah. Well, you have the effect of like, oh, they're assuming the shape, right?
Yeah.
But like, don't lean on that too heavily because
I get you.
the corner of his arm here really does get away from me.
Yeah.
It just kind of goes away into this smoke, and I'm not sure what the purpose of that smoke is either.
Just
They didn't
being
do
smoky.
it, but they didn't do enough of it. Like they would have wanted to do more of it around the bottom.
Well, they're in a rock and a hard place here
And
because
top.
like it would have been better to do some black to push all these things forward with how light they've went.
Yep.
But then all of a sudden you're going to lose the Raven, so you're kind of hooped if you do that. So they've like design wise is where I think it kind of ends up getting let down a little bit.
So then I would say everything needs to be darkened to begin with. It's all a little too light, I think.
Yeah, I would probably agree with you.
Like especially the subject matter, like the
yeah, it
darkest.
should be dark and spooky.
Yeah, he should be pretty dark. He should be pretty black, and we've got a really kind of mid-tony gray plague doctor. Mm-hmm. I don't think you want a soft plague doctor. I think you want him, especially you did your whole front like this.
Yeah, he's a little bit too nice looking.
Size-wise, it's pretty close to hitting the mark.
Yep.
Like it's pretty close. I think they could have gone just a bit bigger, maybe wider. I think it's probably long enough.
Yeah, yeah.
But like there's parts of this that just it doesn't quite take up the area, but it does.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So now you either need more background or something. I don't know.
Something.
This guy's gonna do it though, because look, he's got quite a bit of work. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I like the idea. It's awesome.
Yeah, I just
Darker.
some depth. Because again, where this hand is, the hand shows way more depth than the rest of it.
Yeah, the hand is the best part. The
And if
lantern's
anything-
pretty cool. But
Yeah, the lantern's pretty cool. But like the hand would have light hitting it.
my thing is like the lantern and the hand are probably the newest part. I feel like they're going to chill out to what the face looks like.
Well, I don't know though, because this is
I
the
guess
freshest,
the background
right?
is. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really weird actually.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looks like it looks like the head is older than the bottom.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was just in a different layer of skin or they used a different wash or what the deal is.
I don't know.
It looks like separate inks almost, but not.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's something, but
It doesn't
I mean,
quite look right.
it's on its way. I just think it does need like a little more attention to certain types of things.
Yeah, I just think if this was way darker, a lot of these problems go away.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
We have another one-off stomach guy.
Yeah, this email is
Oh,
just
no,
titled
nipples.
"Oh No Nipples," and here we go.
You think
with
he
this.
got this tattoo just to bug me, or what? What's the deal
Probably.
here?
Probably. It's a weird spite move, but I think it probably makes the most sense.
I think that looks cooler if he does the nipples. Just saying.
I mean, sure.
But like, man, there's such awkward places left out.
I just think it made his nipples huge.
Oh yeah, he's framed them.
Yeah.
Like they're like umbrellas around his nipples,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, I've got eyes on my nipples or something.
I mean, hey, that's a bold approach, you know?
Yeah.
And I like the stomach rocker. That's
Yeah,
that's pretty
fucking
cool.
awesome. I would wear that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I really like those. Those looks like a traditional bat of some kind.
I mean, this guy probably, even from when he sent the photo, it's probably he's got like 9 other tattoos on him now.
Oh yeah. Well, we're behind.
We're a little behind.
He could have a full torso by
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
So we're doing our best to catch up here.
He could have entirely blacked out his entire body. Who knows?
Yeah, I feel like some people are just like, oh, I want to know what that feels like. You know what I mean?
I
'Cause
mean,
he got
yeah.
fucking close.
Yeah, not me, but you know, hey, I know those people are out there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say about this. You clearly giving me the middle finger here,
This seems personal.
but I want to hate these tattoos and I don't.
Yep.
I like
Agreed.
his patchwork sleeves are kind of cool too.
I mean, I'm not a stars and dots guy, but other
I'm
than
not
that-
either, but like remember we had those sleeves the other week here?
Yep.
And the guy had like kind of a version of a trad patchwork sleeve and
Yep.
it was terrible.
Oh yeah,
This is a better version of that.
I would agree. Yeah.
Like everything is like I know what most of these are if I look at them close
Yeah,
enough.
and they're all stampy, other than the ones that kind of got given prominence, which clever.
Because like some people really like those
Yep.
kinds of arms,
Yeah,
right?
that's completely
There's
fair.
a way to approach that. So
Just not my thing, you know.
yeah, that bat is really cool.
Yep,
It's
I
really
dig it.
eye catching.
I dig it.